Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Corey. Today I'm going to be doing a Christmas wreath, and I'm going to be using some of this glittery Christmas pipe cleaners, and I'm going to be using the silver one. I think the silver one will look pretty. And I'm going to be using also these pine cones. And I will be using some ribbon. Okay, but to start off with, I'm going to be doing a cluster. So I'm going to be using 4 of these Christmas balls, and you can use any Christmas balls that you have that you want to use. So I'm going to start off maybe with the red one. And then I'm going to add a silver, and then a red one, and then I'm going to put a silver one on this other end. And you want to do is you just want to get them all bunched up like this. And then you start to twist them real tight, okay? And I'm just going to give it a nice, good, tight twist. Okay, and right there you have your clusters. And this is what I'm going to be putting on my wreath. Okay. And then I'm going to be using this big old wreath that I have here. And what I'm going to do first, of course, I want to fluff out. You want to fluff out your wreath. And this has like different layers. It's one of these really thick wreaths. So you can just fluff it out really good. Especially around your edges right here. That's where you kind of want to fluff it out. Okay, I think that should be good enough right there, fluffed out. So it looks good enough. And then secondly, what I'm going to be adding is this ribbon here, which I already went ahead and I did the ducktails on it. I went ahead and I cut it. And I'm going to add this ribbon to this wreath. Okay, and I'm going to start it off. Down here is going to be down here is going to be my bottom of my wreath. So what I want to do is I first want to cross these together like this, and I'm going to tie this on there. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a ribbon just so it can hang down. But I want to make sure I cut tails on these also. And what I do, so when I cut my tails, I just go like this. And that's it. And I have my tails there. Same with this other end. Okay. And then I'm going to be adding this to the bottom of my ribbon, which I'm just going to wrinkle it like this. Gather it, I mean, not wrinkle. And I'm going to be gathering it with this other one and going to put it at the bottom. But first, I'm going to tie this. And I got to turn this to my end so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. And then I'm just going to get one of these ties. I went ahead and I cut these already. And I'm just going to get it here. And I'm just going to twist. And I'm going to tie it into one of these branches here. And I'm just going to twist this at the bottom. Okay. That's all I'm going to do. And then I'll just tuck it underneath there. And so this is the way my bottom's going to look. Okay. And as I go, I'm going to get this here. And I'm just going to gather it here. And use more ties. And I'm just going to keep tying it all the way around till I get to the other end. And you just want to gather your ribbon so you're able to twist your tie. And then you're able to fluff out your ribbon like that. And you continue to do this all the way around. So as I go, I'm going to be turning this around so I'm able to do this. Okay, so just gather your ribbon, put a tie on there, grab one of your branches there, and you twist it on your branch. Now if you don't have pipe cleaner, you can also use ties. If you have some ties, small ties would work perfect. You just fluff out your ribbon like that. As you go along, just fluff it out. Okay. And here, I'm just going to, like this, pinch it. Gather it together, your ribbon. And then you're going to get another tie and twist it on there. Now it's best to use, if you do this on a wreath, you want to make sure you have the kind of ribbon that does have wire around your edges here, because it's better to work with and it will fluff out a lot easier, let me tell you. Okay, and I'll just keep turning this as we go. Now I had cut these ahead of time so to make it easier for me, but I cut some folding them in half. Some I cut it in half and some I didn't, and then but it works. It's better though. I think it's better if you cut them in half because you want to have them a little longer. Okay, and then I'm gonna. And I ran out of my plain ones, so I'm going to use the shiny ones. Like I said, use whatever you have in hand, and it'll work fine. Okay. And I'm just using what I got. So Okay. And I flipped it out. Okay, and that's how it looks. Doesn't that look pretty with the little ribbon around it, and it's fluffed out, and then this ribbon hanging here, you know? That looks really cute. So what I'm going to do first to begin with, I'm going to add my clusters first down here. And I think that's going to look so pretty. So I'm going to put these at the bottom, my clusters. And I added 4 because I thought 4 would probably look better. And it would be more fuller. And I'm just going to pull one of these, or I'm actually just going to lay it like, tie it underneath my, right here where I put my ribbon. And I'm just going to tie them right there. I think right there is going to look really pretty. And I'm just going to give it a really good tie there. And I'm going to twist it. Keep twisting it. Because you want to make sure you have this well secured on there. Okay. And then I'm just going to tuck this underneath here so you cannot see it. But look how pretty that looks with the clusters. Okay. Excuse my arm, and my arm gets on your way to see. Okay. Now, I think I'm going to add my, let's see. I'll take this off of here. Okay, now I'm going to add these pine cones I have here. I think they'll look pretty like right there. And I'm just going to go ahead and tie these also, these pine cones there. So it'll end up looking like that. Okay. And I'm going to use one of these pipe cleaners, and I'm going to go ahead and just cut them in half. Cut it in half. Okay. And now I'm going to go ahead and tie. And like I said, just twist it there. And it's probably hard to see. Sorry, excuse me if my arm's in the way for you to see. Okay, now I'm going to do the same to this here too. I'm going to add, let's see, my pine cone right there. Let's see. It wants to pop out. Okay. I'm going to use some ornaments from Walmart. Okay. I had these about, I'm not sure, I got them a year ago, 2 years ago. And they have the little booties and the little hat. I'm not sure if they're carrying these this year or not. I don't think I've seen these this year, these there. But I thought this would be kind of cute. And they do come with the clip on the back. And the reason I'm not gonna like glue these on or anything is because that way next year if I want to like change my wreath, I can change it for next year. And then so I'm just gonna clip this onto my branches here. Okay. Let's put one boot there, and then my other boot here. Okay, and that's how my wreath looks so far. I seem to like the way it is. Let me turn it this way so you can see the hats and the booties. I know it's probably kind of hard to see because this is a big old wreath. And I know it's probably kind of hard to see a little bit. But, yeah. And that's the way my wreath looks like so far. And I seem to like this, the way it looks. And I think this looks really pretty with the ribbon like this, with the clusters at the bottom, the pine cones. I don't want to put too much on this wreath because I love the way, just the way it looks. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification so you won't miss any of my videos. And I hope you really enjoyed this video. And thank you for watching. And I'll see you next time. Bye. I love you guys all. Bye-bye.